Hey guys, welcome back to Skyrim playthrough. Now last time, if you remembered, we beat Alduin on top of the throat of the world in a hard fought battle. I tried, and but he managed to get away, and now we got to convince the Jarl of Whiterun that we got to get one of his allies to tell us where he is. Can I?
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
I need your help. I need to trap a dragon in your palace.
I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
You heard right. It's the only way to stop the dragons.
What you're asking for is insane. Impossible. You want me to let the dragon into the heart of my city with the threat of war on my doorstep?
The threat is worse than you know. Alduin has returned.
Alduin, the World Eater himself?
Yes.
But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
I'm Dragonborn. Maybe so. But I plan to go down fighting. What about you?
Spoken like a true Nord. I'll stand beside you, Dragonborn. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace?
It's the only way to find Alduin before it's too late.
I want to help you, Dragonborn. And I will. But I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry.
What if you didn't have to worry about an enemy attack?
Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon trapping scheme. But getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards?
Yes.
They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
Yeah. Leave that to me. I'll talk to Arngeir about hosting a peace council.
Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons and this war into the bargain.
Okay. Dragon's Reach was built to hold a dragon.
According to legend, although I never thought to put the tale to the test. Jarl Olaf One-Eye it was, who later became High King. They say he shouted it into submission in single combat atop Mount Anthor and brought it back to Whiterun. Numenex was the dragon's name. That's his skull decorating the main hall. Now, if you don't mind.
That's Numenex's skull up there. Gosh. Scary stuff, I imagine.
Dragon or giant will be ready. Staying safe, I hope.
Oh yes. Now I need to speak with Arngeir. And hopefully we can convince the Greybeards to host a peace council. Revered and legendary dragons. They're more deadly than ancient dragons. I can imagine. I should deposit all my treasures in here now. Because I want to make sure that I'm not over encumbered and that I can yes I'm just cure disease. I'll put about 6 in there. I don't want to have too much carry weight taken up. Okay, now let's speak with Arngeir.
Alduin, we heard the dragonman shout from here. You defeated him?
Yes, but he escaped. I need to find his portal to Sovngarde.
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle.
I need your help. I need to capture a dragon.
We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice.
I'll worry about capturing the dragon. I need your help to stop the war.
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs.
Jarl Balgruuf won't help me while the war rages.
I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help.
Both sides respect the Greybeards. They will listen.
Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us.
Okay.
Breath and focus.
Apparently Ulfric Stormcloak once trained with the Greybeards. Quite an honour. I think I'll go to General Tullius first. Considering that I escaped with Hadvar back at Helgen.
I'm not interested, Zari.
Let's go see this General Tullius.
Wait, I know you. What do you need? Wait, I know you.
You're making a mistake.
There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your crimes.
I don't have time for this, do you?
Well, your bounty is low. All right, get out of my sight. But you're known to me now, scum.
And Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Excuse me.
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here?
Oh, I believe we've already met.
Have we? Oh, of course. You were at Helgen.
Yes.
One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly.
I helped Hadvar escape. He said he'd vouch for me.
Hadvar's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good soldier. But he hasn't reported in yet, so he can't exactly confirm your story. In the meantime, why don't you have a chat with Legate Ricka? I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful like you. Not many survived Helgen. Besides, I'm sure your being imprisoned was all a terrible misunderstanding. Speak with Legate Ricka. She will determine if you are Legion material.
I have a message from the Greybeards.
The Greybeards? What do those old hermits want with me?
They're convincing a peace council at Hrothgar.
Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor.
We need a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons.
The Empire cannot afford to snub the Greybeards.
You may have a point. I'm always surprised by how seriously the Nords take these things.
You'll come to the Peace Council then?
Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do. Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also
What do you need?
acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
If you need off the coast, a ways to the east, you'll find a record of Ryan.
Okay, now got to inform Ulfric Stormcloak.
Wait, I know you.
Oh, let's just pay this bounty,
Wait,
because these guards are annoying me.
that's no mistake. You're a
You caught me, I'll pay off my bounty.
Good enough. I'll just confiscate any stolen goods you're carrying. Then you're free to go.
Okay. Now, Ulfric Stormcloak. This is going to be nice. Now, considering that I've not yet chosen a side in the Civil War, let alone killed any soldiers on site, I want to keep things as fair and equal as possible. So I don't want to give one side like something and give the other side triple that. I want to have an equal number, considering that I am neutral at the moment. Although I did escape with Hadvar back at Helgen. I've heard that Windhelm is the coldest city out of them all. Let's get up to that palace quick, and hopefully we can convince that Ulfric to attend the council. Might need a bit of convincing though, I imagine.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
That is why I do not side with the Stormcloaks, because they are racist. You see where the Dark Elves live, that's bad, but the Argonians are forced to be slaves. It's the Palace of the Kings. And with the Empire's help, Skyrim could be returned to a former glory.
He's a true Nord.
Sorry, I just can't resist this. Can't actually resist.
So sure of that. We will now, Stephanie. The Empire's putting a great deal of
Hello.
on White. I remember you. You were in Helgen with us. Come to join the war. Speak with Galmar. He handles the new recruits.
That's not why I'm here.
I'm sorry to hear that. If you change your mind, speak with Galmar. What does bring you to me?
I have a message from the Greybeards.
It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want?
They want to negotiate a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course, and the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate.
Oh.
Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as
Come on,
High
man.
King. I can't afford to appear weak.
Oh.
I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there.
Politics be damned. Alduin has returned.
Alduin, the world eater of song and legend.
Yes.
If that's true, we're all doomed anyway. And if it isn't true, well, then the fight to free Skyrim goes on. Either way, I don't see the use in talking to the Empire.
Come on. Oh man, what do you have to do to convince this guy? The Greybeards won't let the Empire take advantage of you.
You speak truly, Dragonborn. Sometimes the grubby business of politics clouds my eyes. Besides, it will be good to see High Hrothgar again.
So you'll come to the Peace Council then?
Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs. And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows
I don't
that.
know how you
They all
convince
know
Ulfric
that.
to talk. How long are you going to wait?
That's what I think of your banquet. Sorry, I just can't resist that. Silly banquets like that, honestly, just make me hate the Stormcloaks even more. Blood dragon, only just, I'd say, slightly stronger than a normal dragon. I think Frost Dragon, Elder Dragon, Ancient Dragon, that's how they're stronger. Alright, let's just do this.
So, you've done it. Men of violence are gathered here. In these halls, whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
This is the only way to get Balgraf's help.
Yes. Which is why I allowed this violation of all our traditions. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
What are those two doing here? Who invited them? Hello, everyone.
So we meet again. But this time I know who and what you really are. I'll give you credit for boldness, but associating yourself with the Blades is a choice you will come to regret.
I'm no friend of the Blades.
I'm here to ensure that General Tullius does not exceed his authority. We should get started.
If you can arrange an end to the fighting, Dragon's Reach is at your disposal. We should get started.
Is everyone here? Let's get this started.
I'm here because it's required of me. But there's nothing to be gained by talking to that murderer.
Ugh.
I understand this council was your idea, Dragonborn. I'm afraid I don't hold out much hope for success. We should get started.
I'm glad I finally got a chance to see this place. You've done well to even get the two of them in the same room. We should get started.
When has any good ever come from talking to the Empire?
Oh, gosh.
I don't know how you convinced Ulfric to talk to the Empire. Worse than a waste of time, if you ask me.
I never thought I'd ever willingly stand in the same room with Tullius again. At least not without a weapon in my hand.
Oh,
It's
God.
good to be back in High Rovka after all these years. I'll come to your council, but I doubt any.
Okay. I'll just save here, and I just need to get something for a second. I just need to clear my vocal cords for a second. Wait. Okay, now I'll just, I just had to get a drink to soothe my vocal cords. Out of respect for the Greybeards, I'll remove this.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin.
Like those two.
I hope that we have all come here.
What?
You insult us by bringing her to this negotiation. Your chief Talos hunter?
Oh, come on.
Here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere.
Can't believe
Perhaps
this.
this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch.
Oh.
Either she walks or I do.
Oh. What's the harm? Besides, Tullius doesn't really want her here either.
Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around.
Oh, come on, man. Let Tullius have his way on this. He'll have to give ground later.
It feels like a mistake to me. But I'll bow to the old judgment on this. But she is to observe, nothing more. We are not negotiating with her. Is that clear?
Crystal.
Alfred, why so hostile? After all, it's not the Thalmor that's burning your farms and killing
Oh,
your
you
sons.
sneaky little...
She's supposed to be on our side?
Exactly. No. not this
Sneaky
time.
woman, I tell ya.
Now that that's settled,
Settles.
I have something to say.
Oh, not
Here
again.
we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
A temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches? Or down
Let's go to make
Let's get this over
speeches.
with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes.
Are
let's
you
get down to it.
serious?
We want control of Markarth.
What?
That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dared to insult the Greybeards by using this council
Yes.
to advance your own
Yeah.
position?
Jarl Elisif,
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here
Yeah.
to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it.
Whew.
Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hoped to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Oh, yes.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
I want in return.
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire and deserve a traitor's death.
Whew.
But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
Now, honestly, to be honest, I would say Winterhold because I feel like it holds more advantages than Riften. But, you know what? How about Riften?
The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil and threaten Ulfric's southern flank. You heard the man, Ulfric.
What? You're not walking off, are you?
Are you serious about these talks, or are you just here to posture?
I expected better from you, Dragon.
What?
I came here in good faith. And now it seems you help the Empire.
No! What are you on about?
As for you, General Tullius, I see now that Galmar was right. Talking to the Empire is just as useless
Hey,
as
I would have picked
If you
Winterhold.
think you can hold Markarth, you're as deluded as your Emperor when he signed away our freedom to the Thalmor. Skyrim will never again bow to your false empire.
I would have said Winterhold because it's
Let's go,
better
Galmar.
because of the
I
fact
should have
that
listened to you in the
it's
first
closer, mages.
You always were a fool, Ulfric. You're no better at diplomacy than you are in the battlefield.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger
Thanks,
that you can't
Esbern.
see past your pitiless agreement? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs
They're
on
like
that.
two kids.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
A very pretty speech. But what does it
Shut
have
up.
to
If he's right about all,
Shut up.
we both have just as much to lose here, Tullius. Remember that. Now, back to the matter at hand. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss. and
Come
call it
on.
meat.
These terms
What
are
is
still not
wrong with
acceptable.
this guy?
I'm sure you have something in mind.
Oh my gosh.
Damn right we do. You surrender Falkreath to us.
Oh gosh.
Siggeir steps down, and Dengir of Stund resumes the Jarlship.
Oh.
Where do these demands stop, Ulfric? Do you expect me to surrender all of
Can't
Skyrim?
believe this.
It seems I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide. Although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. What say you, Dragonborn?
I can't believe this, but I mean, I'd have chose Winterhold because Winterhold is closer to Windhelm, so we can put pressure on them. We'll be in their backyard. Imperial mages trained at the college. We can bring it back upon its feet into the town it once was with the Empire's help. But you know what? Falmore have been chosen to say, I've given them Rift and I gave them Markarth. But, so you know what? I can't believe I'm saying this. I agree, the Empire should turn over Falkreath.
Spoken like a true son of Skyrim. I suppose
Only because I want to be
fairest
fair.
deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Idmund will step down, and Thangvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the Rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Leila Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. Falkreath will be turned over to Ulfric, and Dengir of Stund will return as Jarl. You both agree to this?
The sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Alyssa? Are these terms to your liking?
Oh,
Speak up. I'm sure General
shouldn't have to be taking that from him.
I have nothing to say to that murderer.
Whew.
General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce.
Markarth and Falkreath.
I hope it was worth it.
Yeah, I hope.
Jarl Balgruuf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my
You know,
part.
it's the lesser of two evils.
Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question.
Ooh.
You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Oh.
I believe I can be of help.
Oh, yes.
I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple.
Oh, yes.
An guest trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew.
Oh, yeah?
Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin fell.
How does that help us?
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be.
Why would he come when called?
He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin.
So what's the dragon's name?
Indeed. I'm no master of voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll.
Yeah?
Goodbye, then.
Okay, so...
I'm afraid there's a problem. A serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard...
Turns out he's a dragon, but he helped me.
All well and good, but did you know that he was all... It's true that the Blades have justice demands that he die.
I'll skip this.
Until his... I anticipated the problem. And
skip.
Cross-referencing...
Because it should have...
He's not compelled. You're, I think it's very likely... Old Arvin, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
So hopefully... No, he doesn't. So, pretty much... Yeah. We've got to prepare this trap now.
As soon as I get back to Whiterun, I'll get my men ready.
Thank you.
That could have gone worse. Now it's up to you to deliver.
Okay.
I hope this truce gives you what you need. It won't last.
I hope.
I'm glad you were able to negotiate a truce, but I don't trust Ulfric. He'll break his word as soon as it suits him.
These terms are satisfactory to my government. The truce is unlikely to last long in any case.
Falmore, they are sneaky. Let's go see how those Stormcloaks feel about it. I mean, if Ulfric's saying he had to give up a lot, I've had to sacrifice too much to do this, that, whatever, then, oh my gosh, he seriously needs to get his thing right. I mean, he should be up this mountain somewhere. So if I'm quick enough and run, I'll be able to catch him up. We had to give quite a bit. I mean, letting Alduin stay is just a prologue, but giving up land is more valuable, and the Empire had to give a lot today so they could make sure this whole dragon trap works. So, I'll meet you guys in Whiterun later on. See you soon.